That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Protego! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Depulso!
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Glacius! Depulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Glacius. Confringo. Potato. Capolso. Glacius. Glacius. Capolso. Confringo. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
That was a close one. That's all the Hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard, I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure?
Repulsor! Accio!
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Have you ever flown over?
Away from...
Made any progress with your treasure?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led...
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Revelio. Accio. Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. It sounds as if your experience as a student was less than ideal.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
Revelio. What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
You will regret coming in.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described. Accio!
Fight about as well as a pass game.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio!
I'll get you.
Accio! Potato!
Stop it!
Confringo!
No! Expelliarmus! Well played, someone.
Accio!
Start around.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Glacius!
I'll cut you from shooting your little magic trick.
Potato! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't get quite dragged it out longer than necessary. Right out before.
Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio!
I won't rest until
Glacius!
dead.
Potato! Accio!
Why can't I hit you? No!
Glacius! Confringo!
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
How did you do that?
Glacius! Confringo! Accio!
Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Your ears.
Glacius! Accio! Confringo!
Oh, look at you!
Confringo! Glacius!
I don't have time for this. How is this happening?
Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
Bury you in the deepest spots.
That was unimpressive.
Glacius! Accio!
I won't rest.
Confringo!
Dead.
Confringo! Who lived here, I wonder? Accio!
There's nothing but
Glacier!
How nice. One leg. Get accustomed to that.
Confringo!
Still hoping to survive this, are you?
Glacier!
Someone thinks they can outlast me!
Confringo!
I won't.
Expelliarmus! Glacier! Confringo!
The challenge. Instead, I got you.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Afraid to face them.
Confringo! Glacier! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Away with that. Little magic tricks won't distract me!
Accio!
This is sad. Really, it is.
Confringo!
When are you going to give up? Is that the best you can do? You're so very weak.
Confringo!
What an unfortunate disappointment.
Expelliarmus!
That was pitiful.
Accio! Glacier!
That's embarrassing, isn't it? That was unimpressive.
Expelliarmus!
I'm from a
Protego!
You won't get away.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I'm from a bench.
You will regret.
Confringo!
One less human to over here.
Protego! Expelliarmus!
No!
Glacier! Accio!
How nice. A pitiful end to a pitiful child.
An intruder!
Oh, this day's gone too. How nice of you to stop by.
Expelliarmus! Glacier! Confringo! Protego! Glacier! Accio!
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Confringo! These rocks. Expelliarmus! Glacier! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacier!
When are you going to give up? Is that the best you can do?
Confringo!
An utterly pitiful display.
Accio!
Oh, you think you're so clever.
You're so very weak.
Confringo!
That was pitiful.
Protego!
Time.
Accio!
What an unfortunate disappointment.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest. You're dead. One less human to worry about.
Glacier! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Glacier! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
What is a pumpkin?
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio!
Expelliarmus! Greetings to Shepherd! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Glacier! Accio!
Very good.
Confringo!
I won't rest.
Dead! Glacier Potato!
I'll get you.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacier! Accio! Confringo!
Both camps are closed. Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
I do miss the bus.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. Sincerely. Oh, you like that? A fine choice. Thank you for passing through.
Instruments are expensive, you know.
Thank you for passing through.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team. Hello, Deke. I have some questions for you.
What do you need to know?
What uses do magical materials have?
They have a variety.
Thank you. I'll get back to collecting materials.
Wonderful. Good luck.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Arn will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now. He'll be made even more of an example.
Accio!
Will lead us to victory!
Expelliarmus! Accio!
I shall avenge your death.
Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Hardrock won't be
Accio! Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Potatoes! How many of you are there? Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus!
You will suffer.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You gave me no choice.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius in my hand a few close?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio. Glacius. Accio. Confringo.
A pristine night for
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it?
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? Confringo! The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Confringo!
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned.
Revelio. It's just not as tidy. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Confringo!
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. What an...
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have... Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Here.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. You followed a wee butterfly to a grand treasure, eh? Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Confringo!
Tell anyone.